So basically you do the same or similar, measure cut till you get your workup in. I also had to notch a little bit of wall out. What I did, I used multi-tool. There's a bulge, so you can see it comes onto the worktop. There will be like a splashback panel fitted, so that should be right. There is also, as you can see, quite a big gap, but I think splashback should cover it. Haven't 100% checked it yet, but that's a big dip in the wall, and that's where it wants to be finishing the worktop, so can't really do much about that. So yeah, next is I'm gonna get the hub ready to cut, well, measure it out at least, and cut that in, and then I will get this fillet panel done because electrician's coming tomorrow and we can put them ovens in. So it's there, so it doesn't have to come out. So all I got to do is put this fillet panel in there, and then that will be good to go. So I'll finish this now, and then I'm gonna be doing the fillet panel, and then I can do other things tomorrow when electrician is doing his bits, so all the end panels and whatnot. And also I'm gonna have to look at that extractor. Okay, I'll have a look at that as well. So that extractor, to be fair, hub is gas. I'll have a look. So the hood is fitted. Next I will do the fillet panel, decorative panel, so then tomorrow the oven can go in for good. And then if I got time I'll cut that out. A plumber's not coming till day after tomorrow, so I can do it tomorrow. But then that can be joined and in working order basically. So I've done what I wanted so far, so the other threads can get on, and yeah, I'll just be cutting that in a sec. So in this case what we've been supplied is the plinths to cut those infill panels, so that's what we're gonna use. It will work, doesn't really matter to be honest. So the panel which goes along with the unit I will leave full width, so when it goes past that leg, and when you put a plinth it sort of works better. They're showing that your infill panel goes to the underside of that, but I would like to put it to the floor. I think it looks better, depending what height I go. Obviously I need to check first, and then I would like to go same height as that, so then the cornice is in between. marked center of the unit, and that's where the actual hub is going. So you want to make sure you mark the center, cut it out. On hubs you don't have to put silicone, but again, I suppose you could, it wouldn't harm, because if there's a water spillage when it's boiling or something, then it could potentially damage, so might as well do a thin coat, but do it the day before it gets fitted so it actually sets, so it doesn't get disturbed basically. So yeah, just cut that and off you go. Also, when you are cutting out your hole, what you can do is put the end trim of the worktop, which is what I'm gonna do, so it gets done before it goes back in. So if you didn't know, for the edging use contact adhesive. Doesn't matter what brand really you get. I seem to always get this Evo stick one. So what you do, well, first of all, read the instructions, but basically what you need to do, you need to apply 2 surfaces with glue, let it dry about 15-20 minutes, probably 10 in this heat, till they touch dry, and then stick them together and leave basically overnight again, and that's it. So that's how you finish off your bare edges. So this one is ready to go in. So fits like the glove. Only thing we need to do is cut this out. But what I can do now, I can fix the worktop into the position, because I've done everything I need. Hole is cut. All the holes are cut actually, which needed to be done. There might be some for gas connections to do, but I'll let that plumber to do. He can do whatever he wants it to do. I'll fix it in position now. So I've cut the rail crossbar for the unit, so I would say sometimes you need to cut this back as well, but offering the appliance or hob, sorry, and you'll see if you need to or not depending on the model. So yeah, basically that's it. As far as getting worktops on, next bit will be finishing off the end panels, putting doors on, but tomorrow we'll put all the appliances such as ovens in, because they don't need to be directly wired in, so that will get done. And then I'll be working on finishing end panels here and there around the wall cupboards, and those two, finishing off those two as well, and that's it really. So So next job, yeah, as I said, next job will be finishing them wall cupboards, and then we'll be putting on doors.